Is Dubai's real estate market boom just getting started, or are we headed for a market correction? In this video, I'll break down the market trends that are shaping Dubai's real estate market in 2025, highlight where the real opportunities are, and share some insights that are critical for you to know before making any kind of investment. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just curious about the market, stay tuned because this video is going to be an eye-opener for you. But before getting into the main points, I really do put a lot of effort in creating these videos for you guys, so I would highly appreciate if you can drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you're super generous. Let's start first with the general market outlook for 2025. And there are three things that I want to cover: sustained growth, increased FDI or foreign direct investment, and expanding economy. While we saw quite a boom in or after the COVID years, Dubai's market is still steadily increasing due to factors such as government initiatives, including the UAE Golden Visa or just the residence. That is highly accessible for many and specifically for retirees who are just moving to Dubai to enjoy a sunnier lifestyle and safety. In Q3 2024 in Dubai, we recorded a 90% increase year on year on property transactions, a trend which I think will be continuing in 2025, maybe not as on a higher rate as the previous years, but definitely steadily increasing. With new regulations enabling more foreign ownership in Dubai and UAE in general, we will expect, of course, an increased foreign direct investment because it's easier now to buy properties in Dubai. You get some really good benefits, and we will definitely see more foreigners coming specifically from Europe, Asia, and of course, Russia. Dubai's GDP is also expected to grow by 4 to 5% year on year, and specifically in the next upcoming years. So this will definitely increase the property market and signify a boost in the real estate economy as well. Now, let's talk about the key trends that are driving this growth in the market. First, let's talk about sustainability and smart developments. What do I mean by this is that developers are actually embracing smarter development solutions and eco-friendly solutions such as LED certified buildings, solar systems, and smart energy meters. Over 40% of new developments planned for 2025 actually include smart home features. Also, government programs such as Dubai Clean Energy Strategy 2025 aim to make the city more sustainable, boosting eco-friendly and green developments, which means that you would definitely see more greenery throughout the city, which is amazing. And this is something that we're really lacking in Dubai. And now we can see with the appearance of new areas such as Dubai Hills or Dubai Creek Harbor, where I currently live in, that there is more greenery and also it's more pleasant to live. So we will definitely see a boost in the end users. Luxury real estate is still on the rise, with luxury buildings having year-on-year increase with around 16% every single year, and specifically in very high ultra-luxury locations such as the Palm, Jumeirah, and many other. A surge also in branded residences such as the Bulgari residence are targeting high net worth individuals, and they are actually not only investing in this as a project or just expecting some increase annually, but they are also being end users in some of them. So that's really cool for the city, and that's definitely going to drive this sector to increase further. Off-plan investments and developments are also driving this sector further because the lower down payments are becoming more attractive, and they also drive not only very rich individuals, but also the middle class from Europe. So that is definitely a big impact, where areas like Dubai Creek Harbor or Jumeirah Village Circle are highly appealing. Number three is that there are emerging hotspots in Dubai. One of them is the Dubai South, with the expansion of the city and also opening of the newer, bigger airport. And that is a new area that is now in very, very high trend and definitely seeing a lot of investments from overseas, but also locally. Although it's a very long-term investment because the airport will operate at a higher pace in the next few years. And you also have such new areas such as the Expo and a few other in close proximity to Dubai South. It's still in development, so you will see the growth, but it will just take longer. So it's a more of a long-term investment. However, all the projects there that are built by Emar are being sold out in literally minutes. And actually, that is quite true because I personally tried to get something there and it sold out very quickly, which basically tells you that there is interest and there is still going to be growth. Now let's talk about the risks and challenges. First of all, of course, is the oversupply risk, which has been historically seen as a very, very high risk. And currently, since many people here primarily invest in luxury developments, there is a high risk that the mid-tier apartments will just get unnoticed. And maybe this is actually an opportunity for some, and including me as well, but it's still a risk, and the oversupply of those luxury buildings could definitely have a negative impact and basically bring to some kind of imbalance of the actual property offerings in this specific market. Also, global economic changes and fluctuations in the oil prices could also influence this market. However, of course, there are lots of diversifications and strategies being done by the government here to actually redirect this and be able to still sustain. Yet it is still important to note that economic fluctuations could definitely have some kind of an impact on this market. Finally, the rental regulations could also be seen as more of a challenge rather than a risk, because the stricter laws that are being introduced, for example, as a cap on the rental that you can increase for your tenants, for example, that would make it not as attractive for the landlords to rent it on long term. So many of them would maybe start doing Airbnbs, but this is more of a challenge that I think you just have to work with, and I personally do as well. Finally, let's talk about some of the long-term predictions and the new initiatives and innovations happening in this market. There are a lot of prop tech transformations, and of course, AI is influencing a lot in this specific market, and that, of course, touches property as well. Dubai is, of course, a leader in property digitization, which is simply proven by the fact that you can buy properties here with cryptocurrencies through blockchain. So you can buy properties with Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies. And this has been the first market that introduced such transactions. So also besides this, you also have prop tech players that are enabling you to invest through crowdfunding, such as Smart Crowd, which is also one of the partners that I worked with. And I have a video about how you can use, and I'll link it in the description or actually on the screen. Virtual tours and 3D modeling will also dominate the property marketing, which is really, really cool. And I think this is going to be a big factor that will sustain this property growth, especially for overseas investors who don't want to spend too much time and money to come here and see these properties. Even myself, I bought my first property from being overseas and I didn't even see it. Dubai is still positioned and being seen as one of the most important global talent hubs, and definitely for those who want to work remotely, who want to perhaps register their sole trading companies or simply LTDs here because you don't pay taxes, and this is a very big factor of attracting the talent. Thus, the demand for flexible residential options will increase and we'll see some growth in the prices as well. To wrap it up, as we can see, Dubai's promising different growth opportunities and challenges in 2025. But the most important thing is to stay ahead of all this. Whether you're looking for sustainable homes, luxury investments, you have to be ahead of the trends and understand the nuances of this dynamic market. If you're interested in this topic and serious about investing in the Dubai property market, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to see more of this information where I talk about my very own experience and how I invest in this market. And I also share all kinds of insights so that you can do this successfully and on your own. But if you need my help, do reach out to me. I'm happy to talk with you about your property investing journey. And with that, I will see you in the next one.